What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is going to be a real quick intro because I want to get right to these photos. This is a roll of Ektar 100 I shot on my Nikon SP, and this little camera continues to really blow my mind with the quality that it puts out. I know that this was the best camera that Nikon had made up until 1959 or 58, but damn, it is still delivering today. And I only got this camera for travel photos, and I do portraits, so I ended up shooting a few portraits, and I just couldn't believe what this camera was capable of. So it's become one of my go-to cameras to use on most of my shoots. I think I posted a video that I shot of a T-Max 100 roll, and this is the same girl on the first half of this roll. And I'd actually forgotten that I'd taken these first 15 or so photos with this camera until I finished the roll. So that was a nice surprise when I got those scans back. Anyways, let's get to the photos, and I will talk you through them. Talk to you next time. Bye. So I'm going to post these in the order which I think they were taken, and I want you to pay attention to her expression and how with each successive photo the expressions and the body language become more pleasing to the eye. When you shoot digital, you can fire off 1,000 photos and you can see what you're doing right and doing wrong. I think the first few kind of were off by a tick just for one or two reasons. But as we get into these next couple photos, it all starts to come together. Like this one, I love, and the next one I think is the winner. This one I think is perfectly good, but I think the next shot coming up is by far where the light is landing the best, her expression is the best, and that's just how a series goes. And I generally stop with a pose once I know that I've got the shot that I want. These ones I'm not totally sure if I love. Again, we were kind of just rushing to get the last bit of light, and I also wanted to sort of recreate a couple shots we did in black and white, and so I think they're fine. They're not photos I love. These ones now I do love. The ones in black and white where I had her hair sort of more on top of her head were glorious. These ones I think are just beautiful all around. She looks so soft and perfectly unaware of the camera and not looking too far off in the distance. I think that's a mistake a lot of people make when they have somebody look off. They look like they're watching birds fly by or something. People often ask me why I don't have people smile in my photos, and so I threw one in there right after this. You can see her expression starting to lighten up a little bit. I thought, hey, let's throw in a smile, and I think that's coming up soon. There it is. I mean, it's sweet. I like to make the grandmas happy because grandmas don't like serious photos. So, one for the old ladies. So now here's where the roll picked up about 3 weeks later, and this is a little private beach I've shot at before. If you go back in I don't know, maybe a year or so, and you can only get here by paddleboard. So I put all my gear into a waterproof bag, and the light under this dock is just so pretty. I think I overexposed these ones by a little bit too much. It was sort of in between shutter speeds, and I went with the more light instead of the less light, and I regret that decision. But I think they're fine. Obviously, I could fix them in post if I wanted to, but I always like posting my photos straight out of the camera so you see what I got. She's a dancer. This isn't just a random pose. Dancers love to show how flexible they are. I'm getting a lot of slack over this photo, especially from girls, but this is what dancers do. This is how they just hang out in their house, and so it's not that out of the ordinary for someone of her caliber of dancing. I do love this location. I'm actually going there tomorrow with a pregnant girl who I've been photographing every month of her pregnancy. I think this is such an epic location for that, and I think I'm going to shoot Ektar then too. These ones, it was kind of funny light. It was kind of partly cloudy, and the sun would pop out, and the sun would disappear for a while. I do love this soft light. I think it is better than having direct sunlight. Um, this is such a cool little location. It's rustic, and it could be taken in 1955 if you think there's nothing in the photo that really looks like it's dated at all. So I love the outfit she's wearing. It's a dance outfit, not a bathing suit. And so after I shot those pictures, I had a handful more shots left, and I just wanted to get this roll done. So here's something you will hardly ever see from me, which is a car photo. But I mean, this is a pretty cool looking van. This is something I have done before, but I'm just burning through the roll now, and I was walking by and I saw this woman, and just something about the outfit and the way she was sitting struck me. You know, with the 50 millimeter lens, people do look like ants when you're far away, but I cropped out the sky, but just left a little bit of beach in there to give it some context. And this is it. I mean, I don't have any passion for these photos at all. Now, this I do have passion. This is my dog, Bentley, and I love her more than just about anything in life. And so she was the star of the end of the roll. And you know, I still did try. Again, this is kind of near sunset, and this is in shade. And I think we move into the light. Yeah, we moved into the light right here. And I'm trying to expose. You know, I know the rule is like expose for the shadows, but I like to keep my highlights in photos. So I expose for the highlights on the sun side because otherwise it'd be totally blown out. And there's enough detail in those shadows that you don't have to really force the detail there. So I point my bulb at the light. I adjust for the white fur, and I shot probably a stop under. I can only assume these next two shots were the beginning of the roll. I can't imagine that I accidentally fired at the end of the roll in my car, but maybe I did. I don't know. I haven't looked on the negative to see where these actually land. So, you know, what can you do? 34 shots. So there you have it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have. I have some cool stuff coming up in the future, so I hope you stay tuned. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.